Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the weekly check-in for the sign of Gemini for June 10th to the 17th. Alright, a little bit different format. I'm going to start releasing separate videos for all the signs for the weekly check-in instead of doing them by fours, or by the four elements rather. Alright, so you guys can get a more specific reading on what's going on this week. And the readings do get very specific with these readings. So here we go. We're going to pull two cards for you and your person. I've already been meditating and shuffling for quite some time before I started filming, so we're ready. Gemini, your two cards are separation. Oof. And love yourself first. Wow. Alright, so these cards can be for either of you. Certainly separation is for you. Love yourself can also be for you or your person as well, depending on how these cards come out. So now we're just going to pull your cards as well. Wow. What's going on for Gemini? June 10th to the 17th. Show me. Gemini, your card is Nine of Cups. Wow. So you do feel quite separated from your love. Three of Swords, Hangman. Judgment. Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody's leaving. Nine of Swords. And Four of Pentacles. At the bottom you have Ace of Swords. So messages coming in. Proof. Ace of Swords is my proof card, my vindication card, divine message coming in. A lot of times it's kind of confirmations that come in, you know. So yeah, right now you guys are at Nine of Cups. You're feeling like separated. Nine of Cups are relationships, but it's like you have a relationship, but you're just kind of still like, you know, it's not what you think it is, right? You feel quite distant from your loved ones. This can also indicate like a distance in your relation. You see how separated he is? His arms are folded. He's kind of being very like offstandish, and it's like, I don't know. It's nines are isolation, right? And loneliness. Nine, a major arcana, is the Hermit card. So this card can really be like, it's almost as if like you think everything's okay, but it isn't. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. One of you guys thinks, perhaps one of you in this relationship is thinking, oh, everything's moving along swimmingly, and the other person is feeling totally separate and disconnected. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of like, you know, you're kind of like not being honest with yourself about what the real nature of the relationship is. Recently, yeah, Gemini, you kind of had a heartbreak. Somebody kind of cheated, misled you. Three of Swords talks about heartbreak because of the way somebody treated you, or the way somebody spoke to you, what they've done. You know, they may have lied to you. It's not like a Cups card, it's a Swords card. So it's about communication that's kind of felt like that somehow has led to a heartbreak, right? So miscommunication, talking to other people, cheating, things like that. And you felt like you got like a realization, I think, from it. You found out about it, right? Here's the Swords. So this is the proof card. Something came down the line and you found out about whatever was going on. Your heart was broken. You've kind of realized that you've been in a holding pattern. And this week, I think you're going to be dealing with all of this. You're going to really be reevaluating your relationship. You know, certainly reevaluating your relationship. Do you even want to still be with this person? They're leaving. They're thinking about leaving as well. This is a real separation week for you. They feel guilty. They have Nine of Swords. They certainly feel guilty about what they've done. I think they're trying, not leaving so much as running away. I don't think they want to face up to what they've done to you. I think they've really hurt your feelings. And I think they feel really bad about it. But this person is kind of like a money grubber, a miser. They really just care about their possessions. They're really not, they're concerned, they're hurt. But in typical fashion, they're leaving. They're running away. They're not willing to stay and to communicate. They love themselves first, you know? So, yeah, they love themselves. Sorry about that quick cut. I had to check my food that I'm cooking. So, yeah, let's get some clarity. I'm sorry to hear this, Gemini, but yeah, it's time to separate. You want to go away. This person is not willing to face up to you anyway. You know what I mean? They're taking kind of the easy road out. They're not talking about making things up to you. You know? And it's all going to be like going on this week for you, you know? Show me some clarity for our Geminis in this situation. These weekly readings, like I said, get quite specific. So this is a very specific situation somebody's going through. And the thing is as well, don't worry. It's not like such a big time heartbreak for you, really, because it's a 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak, but it's not like that kind of like deep broken heartbreak like you lost the love of your life. You're heartbroken because they cheated on you. You're heartbroken. You're upset because they they duped you. You feel like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you weren't necessarily happy in this relationship anyway, right? But what's really getting your goat is the way they got you. And that's what's really pissing you off about it. And that's what 3 of Swords energy is all about. It's about being more pissed off and hurt that somebody was able to deceive you or lie to you, you know? Tell you one thing and then do something else and you fell for it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you were like they were the greatest love of your life, but you cared about them and you trusted them. So this is more a heartbreak because it's like a betrayal of someone's trust. You know what I'm saying? Give me some clarity. Oh, Empress popped out. Interesting. Empress popped out. That's upset. She had Magician, Emperor, and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. And 4 of Swords. The Chariot. Yep. And 9 of Cups. There you go. There's the 9 of Cups right there. Here's 9 of Cups coming out. At the bottom, Temperance, Sagittarius. One of the very few times this card has come up in this deck. So this is Sagittarian energy. Temper yourself, Gemini. Temper yourself. Like I said, you're more pissed off that they duped you. Yeah, this person was a real magician, right? They did a real number. They played a real game. They were a real charlatan. They really, they really wore a false mask. You know what I mean? And you're realizing now you're kind of, you've woken up and come back into true form. Emperor energy, regaining stability in your life. You realize that, you certainly realize that this person isn't good for you and that they certainly were like a charlatan. They were a liar. And judgment is here, so you're being discerning now. You're going to be like, look, you're going to judge them. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, hang on a second. I'm not taking all this guilt. You know what I mean? Judgment is about putting judgment where it's due as well. So taking ownership for your faults, but also like laying the blame squarely where it belongs in terms of what they've done to you, right? Certainly in terms of, here we go, Ace of Pentacles. Could be that, like I said, this person is all about money, right? So it could be that you're realizing and you're discerning why they did what they did, and it had something to do with money, had something to do with an opportunity that they took at your expense. You know what I mean? So you're kind of realizing, I think this week you're going to be finding out why they were so like duplicitous and like just nasty, right? I think you're going to have Empress is popping out because there's going to be some nurturing, motherly kind of influence that's going to help you through this. It could be a mother, an older sister, or just like a really good friend. But there's going to be someone here who's very, very strong feminine energy. Is certainly going to help you through this situation. Yeah, this person, yeah, they don't want to face you. 4 of Swords, they've kind of gone in hiding. They're making up their own plans to split. They don't want to talk to you about it. They want to leave. 9 of Swords is covered by Chariot. Yeah, they have guilt and anxiety, but they want to go, right? Their chariot is waiting. They feel like it's, they feel like the best thing is just to move on. And again, here comes Nine of Cups to clarify this Four of Pentacles for them. Here's the Nine of Cups up here. It's coming down here too. It's like just, you know, um, yeah, all he really cares about is himself, right? He's by himself. He's separated. He's looking around at all the cups and relationships that he started or she started around themselves. But they're very kind of separate from all of them, This person is not prepared to really be involved or make a commitment. Whatever they've done in terms of, their eyes are, see how this character is fixed, really look, it almost looks as though she's not looking at the cups, but she's looking at the figure with all the money. It's quite interesting. So it's like, yeah, it's about money. Your partner or your person that you were with, whatever it is, the reason why they've hurt you is because they're greedy. They're about wealth. They're about, material possessions. And for whatever reason, that came between you guys somehow, right? And in that case, it wasn't worth it. And you're going to be dealing with all of this week. This person's going to be trying to split this week and leave out of your life, and which is fine, but you certainly are going to try to get your judgment day here, Gemini. Thank God you've woken up and taken control of your life again. You've certainly been out of control of your life, just kind of hanging in there with this person, but you're definitely going to regain control of your life this week and deal with a lot of these issues. All right, remember Temperance. Yeah, this is your reading for this week, Gemini. That's going to be for June 10th to the 17th. Don't forget your your Empress figure here. Lean on them, and you'll get through it, right? You don't ever have to deal with anybody treating you, not like the queen or king that you are, okay? I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.